You can press the space bar and stop that on the computer. That's my DJ in the back. You know, we gotta downsize this shit, gets tighter. Real talk though, big respect to real hip hop and all the people representing 45th Parallel. But hip hop occupies, we've been doing that. I've been doing it, man. When I talk about what I talk about, it ain't about me. My outreach is about peace, and you can doubt me. But if you got beef, we can work it out without heat, without police, and keep it out the street. Meet me at about 3 or 4:30 with a cup, something to drink, and a mouthpiece. See, I've been talking about this shit because I was blessed with to get the consciousness from the time that I was a shorty coming up, inheriting a legacy of struggle and revolutionary consciousness. You feel me? So if you're familiar with what I'm talking about, then you know. And if you ain't, let me put you up on some things you already feel in your body. Since emancipation, proclamation, education's been indoctrination. While people try to empower themselves, 1% of the population devour the wealth. I'm not debating, but I'm stating the facts. Pertaining to blacks in the working class, till I break the chains and I can't relax. I be struggling, punching clocks, breaking my back. Police occupation put the po in jail for making money off the same shit they sell. Regulate, discriminate, miseducate, intimidate, and then they want to trip and designate me the enemy. Cause I agitate, I captivate. Across communities and unity, we gravitate to the root cause of the friction. This system pimps against my existence, yet it's dependent. It's all a twisted shit, fucked up contradiction. Let's move, y'all. I need some assistance. Intrinsic resistance is wisdom. It's not about reducing recidivism or producing and living a vision. It's not about religion or reducing recidivism, but producing and living a vision of redivision. I said it's not about religion or reducing recidivism, but producing and living a vision of redivision. Let's be victors, not the victims. Real talk. Alright, man. You want to hear some more music? Yeah. We want to get pumped up. We got to stay warm as we go through the streets. Big up to the creator for not dumping the moisture. Yeah, no. Yeah. Let's be victors, not the victims. I'll be prepared for the bounty on my head. To the mountains I have fled for the things that I have said. With matches, a carbine, some powder and some lead. Thinking about the life that I once led. Comparisons to terrorists are expected. Although what made Dylan Klebo, Muhammad and Malvo reload and keep killing people, and what I say when I flow are not necessarily connected. It is about race. When there is an arrogant European, American, ignorant, Aryan, barbarian, perpetuating hate, protected by semi-automatic firearms, systematic barriers, and pepper spray mace. You know what I'm talking about? Cowards patrolling the hood, power tripping off of control when they should invariably be held accountable without fail, bailed out by routine tyranny. After shootings, hearings clear, any charges the public brings. Looting's hardly the answer, but neither is the way the government does things. We call the Panthers and overstand the system's not insurmountable as our suffering upholds the luxury of those in control, the powerful and elite. When I'm ready to roll, who's gonna ride with me? It's disgusting. Most of those I roll with in custody are on parole. The rest of us trustees on the payroll are the old boys. Harassing us, arresting us, oppressing us, aggressively prejudiced. Just to let you know I'm not a pacifist and I'll destroy a predator. When my back's against the wall and common sense dictates self-defense, my body won't be all that falls. Survival's against the law when you're black and it's time to brawl. You know, I look around and I see a lot of white folks out here, and I hear a lot of people say, man, the Occupy movement needs to have more people of color and more racial diversity in it. But let me say two things. I dig that. That's real. That's part of the reason why I'm here. But until people that identified themselves as enfranchised, you know what I'm saying? The so-called middle class, until people that had a sense of entitlement because they knew they might be privileged, whether or not they were racist or whatever. People who are supposed to have a piece of the American pie because the system worked for them are finally starting to understand the system don't give a fuck about you. Right? And that's what we call friction. And that friction gives us traction, and that's when a motherfucker can move. You feel me? Pivot. Forward motion. And let's talk about that police state, that military-industrial complex. We got veterans right here, right now, y'all. We know that it's not about us identifying the police as this or that all the time, or the military-industrial complex and their personnel is this or that all the time, but when the individuals within that framework of that machine start to go, you know what? I'm not doing this shit no more. You feel me? That's when we got heat. That's when we stay warm. You know? Because it's gonna come a time when somebody ain't gonna want to hit their fellow countrymen upside the head. They ain't gonna want to patrol the same neighborhoods they have to go home to, because they're gonna be living right next door to you because they've been displaced just like. All I'm saying is no justice, no peace. I don't trust the police. Our blood runs through cold streets, so you get no love. And don't think you're above the laws of nature because you got badges, billy clubs, haircuts, and hold heat. Understand this. The fascists won't eat when the people decide to defeat the feeble-minded evil that used to hide behind white sheets. Don't like what you hear? I'm not scared. I am prepared and ready to fight for my life. Hear my rights with all my might, all day, all night, all year. Oh, yeah. All right, man. Y'all probably done had enough of me. I'm gonna do one more track and get out. Have you had enough? If you have had enough, shut up. Hey, thank you, man. Oh, it's so much good stuff going on, man. God, I'm just like motivated by it. You feel me? I used to say back in the day, man, if we could have worldwide general strikes, maybe start out with one day in one community, and then go to a region, and then go statewide, or go statewide, then go to a region, then go national with it. And you start with one day, and then you get that shit national, then you go to like a whole work week of general strikes globally, man. You feel me? So I appreciate what's happening in Oakland. That's all I'm saying.